Okay, hello. First of all, I want to thank you for joining us, and I'm gonna make you a couple of questions about China.
Okay, question number one. What are the elements or things that make you Chinese? First question, what are the elements that makes you Chinese? By definition, China is actually a very diverse country. We have 56 different ethnic group, but majority of the group, or 96% of the group, are Han ethnic, which is the largest ethnic group in China. So back to the question. Normally, I would say based on your blood and ancestry, that by definition makes you Chinese. Okay, question number two. Do you have a China dream? If so, what is it? Question number two. Do you have a China dream? And if so, what is it? The answer is the idea of the China dream was being brought up by the current president Xi ever since he took over the power 2012. Um, for me personally, the China dream, I would say, is to become wealthier, to um, in terms of career wise, have better achievement and the personal life, improve my personal life. So that's kind of like idea of the China dream.
For people in China, history and tradition are very important for their lives.
Question number three. To you, what is probably the most important event of the past 200 years for the Chinese tradition and why? Question number three. The answer is for me personally, in past 200 years, the most important Chinese tradition I would say is definitely Chinese New Year, because the idea of Chinese New Year is to part of the family. So normally we will have 1 week and a half to 2 week vacation. Um, People gathering around, visiting their families, eat together in a circle table. So that's one of our most important tradition for sure. Chinese New Year.
Some people in China are exposed to very high stress levels, which is why they commit suicide. There are currently several suicide prevention centers in China, so this could be an indicative that Chinese aren't so happy.
Question number four. Are the Chinese happy nowadays? I think most Chinese are happy in terms of economically speaking. It's booming. We are second largest economy in the world right now. A lot of people become wealthier and wealthier, but in terms of human rights, there's still a lot of issues going on, especially with the new administration. So, are the Chinese really happy? I don't know, but from what I've seen so far, people become more wealthier and they have more access to goods and services and education. So overall, I would say they are happier.
Okay, this is going to be the final question. And as you know, tourism in Latin America countries by Asian people has been increasing in the recent years.
Okay, final question. What do the Chinese look attractive to visit a country like Colombia? Uh, Question number five. I think most Chinese don't know much about this country, Colombia, because most Chinese have not very good knowledge in terms of like um, how the country distributes, especially in the country in the South America. So I would say they are really interested. They will be really interested to the culture, to the food, because I did notice some of the food are kind of close to Chinese cuisines and to the beautiful landscapes in this country.
Okay, that will be all. Thank you very much for being in this interview with us and letting us know a little more about China.